All right. Now we're doing freeCodeCamp, JavaScript algorithms and data structures, intermediate algorithm scripting, Steamroller. All right. So for this one, we're going to flatten a nested array, and we must account for varying levels of nesting. All right. So we can't just use r.flat. Trust me, I tried. Well, let's just prove it. All right. Let's say r.flat thusly. Wrap this in parentheses and say console.log. Yeah, that's not going to work. So basically for this one, we're going to have to do something completely different. For this one, what we're going to have to do is first we'll declare a variable. We'll say let flattened array equal an empty array. All right. So we're going to push once we get done taking these out of their arrays, we're going to push the elements into this thing right here. So now we're going to do another, support function inside of this thing, like we've been doing for the past few. We'll say function, and we'll say flatten. And for the argument, we're going to say element like this. And then we'll come down here, and now we're going to do a conditional statement. We'll say if. And for this conditional statement, what we're going to do is we're going to check to see if the element itself is an array. So this one's an element. This one's not an array. It's a number. This one is an array. So this one will pass. All right. So to check if this is an array or not, we're going to use this array.isArray static method, which determines whether the pass value is an array. And all it is array.isArray value. All right. So we're going to say in here array.isArray, and for the value we'll put element. All right. And so now that we've got this, we're going to have the little curly braces, and inside here, if it passes, what we're going to do is we're going to do element dot for each, and then we're going to say flatten it again. All right. So the for each method, if you forgot, is the method of array instances that executes a provided function once for each array element, right? And for the syntax, it's just going to be for each and callback function. It's pretty much like the map method, but without the index and without the other stuff, all right? So what we're going to do here, is like this one's going to go in, so it's not going to be a big deal. But this one, we're going to have to do it for each. So it's going to have to go to this one first and then this one right here. So if it doesn't pass like these ones, what we're going to do is say else. We're going to say flattened array dot push. And what we're going to push in there is the element. All right. So basically what this is going to do is we're going to do recursion on it. So it's going to come in. It does pass, so we're going to send it right back through again. And this time it's not going to pass because it's just the 2, and it's going to do this. This one's going to pass. This one's not going to pass. We're going to push it in. This one is going to pass, so we're going to have to go back through again. And again, it's going to pass, so it's got to go back through again. And then we can push the 4 in there, right? And let's prove it down here by saying, console.log. No. First, let's do a function call on the argument. So we'll say r dot for each. All right. And then we'll say flatten. All right. And so let's wrap. No. Let's come down here. Oh, we've already got the console.log, so we don't really have to do that. Let's just return flattened array. And you can see right here, it does do 1, 2, 3, and 4, just like we're expecting, all right? So let's bring this down. Nah, we'll leave it up there. All right, and so let's run the test. Looks good, and submit it. All right. So now we're on to binary agents, and we'll see you next time.